Hi, it's Miss Lamb back with step number 4. We're actually going to dive right into our first formula. In order to understand how formulas work, we're going to test it out with something pretty simple. The English teacher in me is having serious issues that the column titles are not capitalized and that some of them are not formatted correctly. And so we're going to use a formula to make it that the first letter of each word in our column titles is going to be capitalized. But the first thing that we need to do is that a couple of them have two words set as one. And so I'm going to start by separating those. And then there's some more down this way. Here we go, bike ID. And user type. Okay, now that is done. So what a formula does is it manipulates numbers or text and tells it to kind of do something else, except that we can do it in bulk. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to insert a row on top of row number 1. To do that, I'm going to click on row number 1, and then I'm going to click insert, and I'm going to choose row above. Okay, look at that. I now have a row above row number 1. Notice that my formatting dropped down, but don't worry about that now. We're going to be able to fix it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to type in the letter the symbol equals, okay, because all formulas start with an equal sign. And now I'm going to type in the formula proper. What the formula proper does is it capitalizes each word within the cell. And now I'm going to give my cell location, which in this case is A2, because my text that I want to capitalize just underneath it is located in A2. And then I'm going to press enter. Now look what happened. Now I have trip duration, but in capital. Let's try one more, this time paying attention to the way that a formula is populated. This time I'm in column B. I click into the cell, I press equal, I type in proper, okay? Then I put open parentheses, I put the name of the cell, or if I X this out, I can just actually click in the cell, and then I close my parentheses, and I press enter. Now I could keep doing this, but that would take a really long time. Instead, if I click on the cell that has a formula, and I hover my mouse over the little blue box, I can drag this across all my other columns and watch. Now it's all capital. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to get rid of the duplicate answers that are in the row below. So just now, you learned how to use the proper formula. And again, as a reminder, to create a formula, you type equal, you type in the formula, open parentheses, the cell address, and then close parentheses.